Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So UCLA's offense comes on the field to open this game. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Here on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The Boilermakers offense comes out for their first possession today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when you met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
For both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Purdue. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They hand it off to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
They are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Boilermakers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Fernandez. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Fernandez. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Boilermakers are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some...
Touchdown, Boilermakers. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive that's set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the football. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making the catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his target. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass caught. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That ball snagged for a completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the stick.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down in. Last play, we'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He stopped with the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Ball handed off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
And the Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets the first and still running. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Boilermakers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down, they're going to throw it. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner.
He catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They're head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Bruins will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off, fighting him off.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the Boilermakers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone. They keep him off balance with a run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Bruins will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.